Welcome back, Devils, to another wonderful video. Today with us we have got Steve Roberts from STRSkillSchool. Steve, since last time you were with us, one of your videos has gone viral and hit over 1 million views. Some would say you've got us to thank for this. What do you reckon?
I would say no, but it was obviously good to collaborate before. But if you check out the video, you'll see why it was so special. But it was non-Manchester United related.
Why do you think it was such a success? Why do you think it went so viral?
It was a combination of having the world's best freestyler on the channel, so yeah. I knew that we had to do something special. Also, just getting some amazing shots of London and trying to get reactions. Actually, what made it quite popular was that there were no reactions, considering he was doing some amazing things on the tube. But his freestyle skills were pretty special. But I knew how to put that into a YouTube-friendly format because there's already a load of videos on him on YouTube. But I made it in such a way that it would be quite catchy to watch. And I think the song choice was good as well, so that's what made it really catchy.
At what point do you know when a video is going like huge? When do you know it's taking off? What point do you find out suddenly, wow, this is big?
Do you know what? Just as soon as I started editing the video, I had a really good feeling about it. Just as I said, the way it was shot, I had a lot of footage, and I think when you watch a freestyle video and just watch it in one piece, it's great to see it because it shows that they can do all these amazing things without dropping the ball. And Andrew can do that, but he was doing it in so many different locations. I had to find a way of kind of like telling a story of us traveling to London Bridge and you know, and doing the thing on the, you know, making the thing so special on the. If you watch the video, you see he does something really special on the wall outside. Out next to the River Thames, so the risk of him dropping the ball or the thing that showing amazing balance on the tube just made it, you know, a great video. But it was cut in such a way that you kind of had sort of 3 or 4 sort of scenes in one, but it didn't spoil the freestyle element at all.
So, Steve, moving on to the videos that you did for our channel, can I ask you, why did you pick the players that you covered with us? So, like, you know, you had Zaha, Scholes, Beckham, Ronaldo. Why is it that you picked those players?
Yeah, okay, so 3 of the players were pretty easy. First of all, I wanted to find players that were searchable for people to go and visit the FullTimeDEVILS. I'm a big fan of helping other YouTube channels out. So, as you're a Manchester United channel, I wanted to pick the best players that were searchable to get you the views. So I went for Ronaldo, as he's a very searchable player, but also, you know, he's got amazing skills. Beckham was a very personal choice. As a young lad growing up, seeing his goal from the halfway line, I wanted to replicate everything Beckham did. So, as I said, growing up, I had the haircut for Beckham. I could cross the ball like Beckham. In fact, I could cross the ball with my right foot and my left foot like Beckham. And also, I could take free kicks like him because I used to spend all the time after school just practicing like him. And then the other one was Scholes. Scholes is a player that's never really been covered in terms of tutorials. So I wanted to make that the first one for the FullTimeDEVILS, and his accuracy was pretty phenomenal. And actually, if you go and look at the clip that we made for the Scholes, we had a little trick shot where I nailed the GoPro in one take. So I was pretty pleased with that shot, and it's a pretty special clip, so make sure you check that out. And then Zaha, we went for a new player and a refreshing player, and watching him, there was a lot of noticeable things that he does, and that's why we made the video. And I was really pleased, actually, that I got the first retweet from a Man United player for the FullTimeDEVILS.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Wilfred Zaha retweeted it for you, didn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you tweeted it out to Zaha, and Zaha, you know, retweeted it. That's and great. Even the video on my channel, the George Best one we made. Yeah. George Best is another personal player to me. When I was young, I used to watch a video, Law Best and Charlton, that my dad had. And before training, I must have been really young at the time, 7, 8 years old. Before I'd go to football training, I'd put this video on, and it was the George Best part that I used to love so much. Yeah. And I wanted to copy George Best, and I wanted to do that video justice as well. So when I heard that I can make a collaboration with the FullTimeDEVILS, it made perfect sense that I could do all these things and have somebody else film it for me. And And as I said, because you're the full-time Devils, you're going to put the love into making that channel as in that video as well.
Excellent, excellent. So all the videos that the videos you talk about, like the Beckham when you're growing up, you like him and George Best and stuff like that. So how long have you been a Man United fan then?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a Man United fan. But
Oh, you're not a Man United fan. You're an admirer of Man United fan.
I'm a
so you are a Man United fan, but you are a Man United fan, yeah?
Don't put words into my mouth.
No. You follow Man United, yeah?
Yeah.
You're like a politician now. You can't answer the question. You are yes or no.
Well, it's different. Yes or no?
Are you a Man United fan?
I'd say. Yeah, you don't put words into my mouth. Basically, I'm a big fan of football.
Oh, diplomatic answer.
And over the years, I admire what's good about football. And as a football coach, I'll always highlight the good points. And what I find about with people when they try and learn things, they're very fixed on one team. And if they hate another team, then they won't ever take the good things. So, for example, if you're a Tottenham fan, you might not have appreciated the skills of Dennis Bergkamp because he was an Arsenal player. Well, actually, that's ridiculous because if you see Dennis Bergkamp play, he was magnificent with a football. So it's like I've always been a fan of good football, and my main sort of people that I looked to growing up happened in different eras. So I would say someone like Paul Gascoigne and Gary Lineker were big for me. Then growing up, Ryan Giggs hit the scene, and that was because I used to like George Best. So he was the closest thing to George Best. So I was fixed on supporting. I wanted a Ryan Giggs shirt. I wanted a shirt from like every player that I liked. So, but that era of Ferguson, you had Ryan Giggs, Eric Cantona. I even like STRSkillSchool. I could reel off and tell you a lot about Man United because of that. But then when like the Veron era of Man United, I didn't watch Man United so much.
Okay.
I sort of started following other players.
It's a very good answer, to be fair. I will give you that. That was probably the best possible answer you could have given to that question, because at the end of the day, we do all love football, and it is about the club that you love, but it's also just about appreciating the game and the other players. But if you're not going to come out as a Man United fan just yet, can you at least tip us to win the Premier League this year, do you reckon?
Got a great chance. I really hoped that Manchester United would have bought another big player. They've still got a chance. I really think a late deal for Ronaldo would be class for United, and if they did that, then that would be the coup of the season, of the pre-season, and United would have a massive chance. Other teams have strengthened, but with Ferguson going, it's going to be very interesting. It's either going to be an amazing season for United, or it could just go completely downhill. But I hope it doesn't ruin like Manchester United that Alex Ferguson's gone. But Alex Ferguson as a coach was I was a big fan of his, and the fact that he was there for so many years and had that team for so many years, it seems it is a new era for United. So I'm quite clueless of what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I'm predicting that football will win the league this year. That's a very diplomatic answer to that question. But yeah, thank you very much, Steve. Thanks for joining us. You lot now, be sure to check out his videos and subscribe to STRSkillSchool as well. And of course to FullTimeDEVILS as well. Give us your subscriptions and your comments below about what you think.